right, good morning. So today is Tuesday. Monday's vlog did not get much done, at least for me talking, because it was my full day and it's crazy. So this morning I'm getting ready to put my what we're doing, our slides on the board today, and I have to make some copies about isolation. We're going to do an activity where I'm going to have all the kids put where they think patients should be moved in this chart, and then I'm going to put the chart on the board and I'm going to write in the answers, what they think. Okay. Ooh, boy, no makeup today. So but right now I want some border for this calendar. I saw another teacher had it on YouTube. I can't think of who did it, but I want to get some border to go around my calendar. All right, guys, so I am back. It is now my planning period. So I have some papers to grade for our safety test that the kids did. And a little recap about this morning. So it's now at 1:16. So school starts at 8:30. My first period, we went over infection control today, and we talked about 5 different microorganisms, and oh, excuse me, and they ended up using butcher paper so that they could, in groups of 5, write down characteristics. They described things about the microorganism they had. So one group had bacteria, fungus, protozoan, viruses, and parasites. I don't know if you pronounce it as rickettsia, if that is the correct wording, but that's how I pronounce it anyway. So they did that, and tomorrow we will hang them up around the room and do like a gallery walk where everybody will go and read about the different organisms. So they're going to do that. And let's see, what else do I have? Because my classes have been changing so much with what we're completing, what we're moving forward with. So tomorrow is Wednesday, so it'll be an even day. So I'll have to pick back up with the gallery walk for my second period because I didn't have them today. And I do need to create, well, let's see, I'm debating. I was going to create some flashcards. I got the template from Zone Teachers Pay Teacher. Why I can never remember who is helping me when I do my stuff. So I'll have to start writing that down. So it was from Teachers Pay Teacher. I saw this teacher on YouTube the other day, and I'll probably start following her because I like some of the things she was talking about, and she has a lot of great ideas. And she had a template for, she's a math teacher, but I can't think of her name, but she had a template for creating problems and answers so that you can make flashcards with them. So what I'm going to do for my health science classes, I was thinking anyway, about doing flashcards where I had different diseases on there. So maybe I had tuberculosis, measles, the flu, the cold, common cold, different things like that, and then they would have to figure out what type of PPE they would wear for that particular disease. I may do that, and then I may not. I may do what I showed you guys earlier with the isolation. We may just do that part, but that could be a little fun game if I can get it created by Friday for us to do, and then maybe put that together. And then my 7th period today will be my senior class. So they are going to do work on vital signs today, so I'll let them practice doing vitals on each other. And I'm going to have some of them dress up like, well, not dress up, but I guess you could say dress up or role play, where they are having to put on a gown or a mask and gloves. So I will probably have them do that. And we're supposed to go over our case study we did yesterday. They did a case study on vital signs. So they had a patient who was having some issues with chest pain, and what else he had? I don't have my paper to look at the case study, but he was having some different symptoms, and based off of the symptoms, they will figure out what's going on with him and answer some questions on there. So we're going to discuss that today, and then they're going to finish 2 other worksheets they had. One was some medical terms they had to do the definitions for, and then the other one was drawing temperature probe, labeling temperature probe, drawing a stethoscope, labeling the parts of a stethoscope to make sure they know which parts which, and why they would use it or how they would use it. So they had to draw that out. So we're going to finish that today, and then at the end we'll do our activity with checking each other's vitals. So they'll do respiratory rate, heart rate, blood pressure, and temperature. We're going to do that today. So I think that's all of the recap I have, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. All right, so this is my board, and I'm going to get some border to put around here. And I don't think I told you guys, well, I did tell you guys about our red light. So this is my red light, no cell phones. I love it. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'm not sure if I like it, but I may just roll with it for now. I don't know, maybe I need a bigger calendar. But oh well, we'll just stick with this one for now. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm not sure if I showed you guys that I put the strips, the electrical tape in, so that I can try to divide it up. Since we're on block schedule, we have even, odd, and then all periods. So that's what we're looking like right now. All right, so for my medical therapeutics guys today, they read the bell work yesterday, but I'm gonna have them read it again, or at least skim through it, so that they'll know what to do for our activity. So they'll review the bell work. We're gonna recap on last week when we were talking about body mechanics, safety issues, fire safety. So this is mostly about preventing injuries. So we divided up in groups. So like this was group 1, group 2, group 3, and they had to talk in their group. And once they finished, someone had to report from the group, you know, what was discussed. So we're going to review this. And then today we're going to talk about infection control. I think I need to move my slide. And here I have a little YouTube video about the invisible universe, and I asked some students in a previous class, well, not a previous class, but a class yesterday about it, and they said microorganisms. I was like, yes. So I tried to play this video, but we had internet issues yesterday. So hopefully today we'll be able to see the video. And then just going through different information about microorganisms. There's a little brain break that's stuck in there. Then we'll talk about the chain of infection, and let's see, where's my cane? What? Hey, where is my... Sometimes when you... Oh, here it is. I skipped it. So after we finish infection, the chain of infection, sorry. After we finish the chain of infection, they're going to do a little gallery walk. So I have some butcher paper. We're going to divide up in groups of 5, and they're going to describe the microorganism to the class using the paper provided. And then in their books, they're going to use the table to identify and describe the diseases caused by their class of microorganisms. So if they have bacteria, what is caused by that. So hopefully they'll like that activity, but that's what we're going to do today. And then tomorrow we're going to do the isolation game. So I may do that game with, not game, why am I saying game? I want to make it like a fun game. But my seniors, they're going to do infection control also, but they're going to do some little activities. Let me show you that. All right, so I printed these off, critical thinking, isolation precautions. So they'll read the little scenario. These are the patients, new admissions, and this is the isolation rooms, what type of PPE, which bed, if it's bed 1 or bed 2, and based on whatever the patients have, they will have to move the patients or put them close to somebody. So this one says private room, only 1 bed. So they may have to move this person because this is a private room. Nobody can be in there. So they'll have to figure out where people will end up going. And I got this from my coworker last year, and the kids really enjoyed doing it, and I actually did it on the board and worked it out for them. So I'm gonna let them do it first, and then I'll work it out. My little scenarios. Videoing our props.